YouTube, how's everybody doing today? Alright. So, I was just watching a video on building a budget PC and on an AMD system. So, I mean, they used some good stuff, but it was a little bit over budget for me for a budget build, right? Okay, so let's do what we would consider a budget AMD build today. Okay, so let's start with there you go, 5600. It's 249. Okay, plenty in stock. This is Canadian dollars, by the way. Okay, so let's plug that in. Okay, then we're gonna want a motherboard, right? So let's go AMD, and let's do lowest to highest. Okay, so remember, we're getting a 5600, so there's, we don't need anything spectacular, right? But we want something that's good for the money. Okay, getting closer. Okay. No. You see, there's a lot of choices, but nothing spectacular at this point. Wow. Okay, we're getting a little bit too high. So let's remember, this is budget, so we're gonna keep budget in mind. Okay, so we want one with Wi-Fi. And here you go. It's a B450, but there's none in stock. So let's look for something that's in stock. Well, these 520 boards are here, but I don't know about those. So let's look at somewhere else. Let's look at Newegg. Okay, so Newegg. And we're gonna have components, motherboards, AMD motherboards. Let's go lowest price. As you can see, Newegg has a whole bunch of, like, look at that. It's an FX board. DDR2, holy crap. Alright, 520s are going to be fine for this if you want a 520, but, if you want something a little bit more. This thing doesn't always sort properly. There you go. B550M. It's a 550 board. You don't get Wi-Fi. It's $100, so what do you get want for Wi-Fi? This is B550M. If you want Wi-Fi, it's gonna cost you this $159. So okay, so it's $99.99. Okay, so up to $350. Now, if we want to get power supply, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with these power supplies. Okay, $60. This is a 700 watt power supply. So that's more than enough power for what we need. Gives us everything we want. It's 80 plus bronze. Okay, is it modular? No, but who cares, right? Because, Okay, so let's add that. Okay, 59.99 plus. Okay, so we're at 409 bucks now. Now we got a power supply, we got a CPU, we got a motherboard. Now we need some RAM. Okay. It's a budget board, right? So you don't want anything too spectacular. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so we'll pick these ones. Okay, C18, 1.35 volts, 89 bucks, right? You could go with something like that. That's a little bit cheaper. Yeah, there's other options. There's lots of options for RAM, but this is a good thing. Okay, so we're gonna try this one, DDR4 X Power, $89.99. Okay, so we have our RAM, CPU, motherboard, power supply. Next thing we're gonna need is a boot drive. So you're going budget and you want a boot drive. So here you go. You could do that. You could do that. You could do that. Now, what I would do is I would get this one. It's 2 terabytes. Okay, it's not super fast, but it's fast enough. Right? It's $199 for 2 terabytes. Okay, unless let's do 2 terabyte NVMe. So $199 is our benchmark. And as you can see, that's pretty much the best we're gonna be able to do right now. It's $199. See, that's 1 terabyte. Yeah. Yeah. What's this one? 512. No. 512. You want, okay, so we're gonna get that one. If you wanted something faster, this is a good deal. You want the best you can get. Let's just do SSD. And you see how much they cost, right? So you're gonna pay for what you want, right? What you want to get. But let's add that 2 terabytes. So that's $199.99. Okay, so we're at 700 bucks. Okay. Now we need a case. We need a case. Okay, so let's do cases. And since we have a micro ATX board, we don't have to worry about getting a case that doesn't fit. Look at all this stuff, man. Okay, so now we're getting into the cases, okay? You want something that has mesh on the front to give you proper airflow. This case is budget, like budget. It's budget is budget cups, right? So, yeah, but the other thing you got to look at is when you're getting a case, does it come with fans? Because if it comes with fans, you're saving money, right? Okay. What's this? Just look at the specifications. It doesn't give us. It's an open box, but we don't care. So let's do Google search for the T35. Let's go to Thermaltake's website. Okay, and what does it come with is what we want to know in terms of fans. So you get one rear exhaust. That's it. What about these RGB fans? Okay, so we okay, but this case is it's kind of nice for what we want, right? It can fit two 200mm fans at the front, which is excellent, right? Okay, and then that means, all right, we're good. Okay, so how much did they say what they wanted for this? $60. Well, you save $9, right? So $64.99. This is the case we're gonna go with. Okay, we'll do the new price. 64. Okay, so we're at 764 now. We got the case. We have our exhaust fan. We got that. We don't really need anything else. This is to get it started, right? So now you're gonna need a graphics card. This is where this is where it gets stupid. Okay. Let's do lowest price graphics cards you can buy, and you don't want any of these. Okay, if you're gaming, you don't want any of these. No, 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 no. Oh, look at this. I might have to get me one of these. External gaming station. So, you know what? I'm gonna get me one of these because I want to see what I can do to. Let's see. If we add it to cart. No, we'll come back. Okay, so let's go back. We'll come back. Okay. All right, we're looking at video cards. Okay, we want to do by price. Lowest to highest. Okay, you're not going to get anything under 400. Here you go. This is it right here. It's sold out, but it's faster than this. Okay, there's one that's available. If you want to go the Intel route, I wouldn't go anything lower than 3060. I mean, the NVIDIA route. 3060 is the lowest. So let's go with this one. Here, this is. I'll bet you can get this other places too. So 419. Okay. So. So that's $1,185 Canadian. Okay. Let's look at a. And we wanted to put in $1,184.93 and $938 US. And that's a pretty good gaming PC. Now, there's one thing you could do in exchange of that and save some money. Now, I'm not going to say that it's what you want to do. This is if you want to game, okay? Now, if you just want to get in and play esports and stuff like that, then what you would do is you change the CPU to, those aren't bad. They have it. they have it. There it is. $382. It's $400 you're gonna spend versus the $249. If you want, you could spend an extra $20. Wait, there's a coupon. So actually, this is cheaper. $278. It's $248. This is cheaper than this. Yeah. So I mean, let's see. How much cash is it? Well, it has more cash, right? So that's the one thing. And same number of cores, probably clocks the same, but this one doesn't have the same amount of cash. See, 16 megabytes. And that one has 32 megabytes of cash. So cash. The other one would game faster. This would be fine, but this one would be a better processor overall at that price. For extra $1, you're losing the graphics card that's installed in this one, but that's fine because this card, the CPU that I have, does actually game on like esports games and everything. So that would be a good choice if you guys want that, right? And the game sport like Fortnite, PUBG. You probably will play a little bit of CS:GO, but not nothing too extravagant. The other system would give you the ability to play all those games at 1080p and all that good stuff. So there you have it. Now, what if we removed the cost of that GPU? So this is the cheapest you could build a system for, basically, at $1, $765, right? Actually, $763.94. And then if we plug that into the 763.94, $600 US. $600 US. So, yeah, that's what you could do. That's what you could do to get a nice budget build today. So it's getting better. I give it another, I'd say, month for the GPU prices to keep coming down. The hope is that when the new cards, or when Intel launches their cards, that puts pricing pressure on everything else, and then decent cards come down, because the best price to performance card right now is probably the 3070 Ti on the Nvidia side and the 6700 XT on the AMD side. The 6700 XT was $1,200, and look, they're starting to come down. See, you can get the Sapphire Pulse for $799, right? So they should keep coming down a little bit more. These cards should not have been more than $399 realistically, but we are where we are. So yeah, there you go, YouTube. That's a nice budget build for you there. Okay, so like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.